everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to be doing another town tour video. Today we are going to be touring the town of Toraland. The creator, their Instagram is Tales of Toraland, and I will leave all of their information linked down below. If you would like me to come and visit your town, I have all the information on how you can contact me down in the description as well. You can contact me on Instagram, Tumblr, Discord, quite a different ways. Your town does not have to be 100% completed for me to tour it. But the creator of this town is a zoology student, and they just wanted to create an island that they would want to live in if they were to go out and go exploring. So, as you can see, we have a really gorgeous town with lots of unique terraforming. We're just going to say hi to the creator here before we take a look at the map. So, we have lots and lots of terraforming here. They definitely did it to make the river look a lot more natural looking with all the little stepping stones and such in there. And as far as I know, this town is mostly complete. It seems like a little part in the top there was not completed there, but no worries. It's just one little part of the whole island. So let's just get into the tour. So I just have a little message here from the creator on describing the theme and the story they made for their island. Here's what they have to say. What I want to portray with how I decorated my island is as if it was a recently discovered island, and my villagers and I are zoologists / biologists and ecologists sent to explore the local wildlife and fauna. That is why I've decided to center the theme of my island around a foresty, rustic vibe. On our main island, we have the main library where most of our research is done, but sometimes the discoveries get so overwhelming we have to scatter some memorabilia around the island just to make space. Our island has a hillside residential area, with the second level being for the main ecologists / biologists, which are Marshall, Fang, and Anka. Near the campsite is Bo, who is our resident botanist who takes care of the trees and our palm tree farm. So we have permission to tour the house, and it looks like this is where they do most of the research in this main room here. I love all the use of the little trophies and all the little books and computers scattered everywhere just to look like they're always doing research. And I really love how they added some the what's it called, the fishing items, the fishing tourney items, just to, I don't know, it kind of matches with like the rustic vibe of the island. And in this room, I'm guessing this is Tunya's room, and I love how it's kind of like Japanese inspired with the tea set and then the elaborate kimono stand. I think it's called the shoji screen on the wall there. I just really like how that all added together with this island. Inside here we have the kitchen. I love all the little details they added to kind of make it look like it's like not necessarily like cluttered, but like they're always like in and out of here, always reading, always doing their work, with like the workspace bench there and all the little items on top. Yeah, it's just gorgeous. imagine that they all come in here after they're done working for the day to just like hang out, play piano, watch TV, play games. And I really like the use of Marshall's photo here with the seize the day, which, I mean, maybe they just got it because they like Marshall the most, but I think the quote really matches with how hardworking the story is and how hardworking the creator did on their island. It's just like, yeah, I just felt like it all matched perfectly together in here. Down in the basement here, they just stored all their items from the June wedding event. I like how they even matched it all to be the nature vibe, just so it, you know, matched the rest of the island too. So we are done touring the house and we're going to continue on with our tour of the island. One thing I really liked was their use of custom designs and the actual pathing that comes from the actual terraforming app within the game. I really like the way it looks on the map, and I also like how, I don't know, it's just like a mixture of like really natural and then like more modern-ish areas in this like first area of the island here. I really like how there's always like something in every single space here. Like there's a tiny little gap in between like the museum area and the town hall, and instead of just filling it with like flowers or like trees or something like that, they ended up putting like a tiny little cafe there where, you know, their villagers and them could just sit there and like have a cup of coffee or something like that. Like everything just has like a place in this island, which I really liked. Across to this side of the island here, which I think is a little bit more Japanese inspired. Before we do that, we're just gonna look around. I'm not really sure whose house this is, but it's really cozy and has like a cute little thing out front and a little beachfront house. But I really like their use of the bamboo, and I don't really remember what the name of the new downloadable item from the event is, but these little things here, we can see the wishes and then the Zen gravestones and just like all the little touches here to make it very like Japanese inspired, I think. And we're just coming up here to Beau's house, who has a cute little palm tree farm and a couple little beekeeper hives here. I thought it was so cute. So, I'm not sure if this was exactly the right way you were supposed to come up here. I'm kind of just stumbling and bumping around here. But we finally made it up to their main library here. And I love in this area all the extra little trinkets they put everywhere, like all the insect figures and the little fossils, and just like how it's like overflowing with the research that, you know, there's just not enough space in here that they just put it on the floor. Like they just have so much work that they're getting done. I love the story that they made for this island. Sorry for kind of stumbling around. I was trying to figure out if there was like a right way to get back to Beau's little area there. But before we did that, I just wanted to like look around the campsite area before moving on to the residential area of town. We are in here exploring the little campsite here. I really love how they made this more woodsy and natural themed, and I really love the way that they did the terraforming to have like a bunch of different layers just to make it look like a more like, you know, natural, newly discovered island here. We're just going to head back to the library area and keep looking around and make our way to the residential area of this island. Again, I love their mixture here of QR paths and the paths that come like naturally within the game, just to make some islands or some parts of the island look more developed and the rest of it looking more like natural and newly discovered here. Once again, I really love all the trinkets that they have in this island, just like all the Reds items, and then also like all the figures that you get from CJ and Flick. Just like everything just like makes it feel so like homey and like well lived in, while the rest of it has like flowers everywhere and like weeds and like little custom QRs. And it's just like the perfect mixture of like starting to get like a little bit developed and moving in, but also like it's just such a natural town, you know? And moving out of the residential area here, we're coming across like the bridge that leads to the rest of town, which I think was the right way to get to that area, but whatever. And we are heading towards this cute little bakery with like a little cake in the middle here. And it's just, I don't know who owns this shop, but it's so cozy. It kind of reminds me of Kiki's delivery service. There's a little area here that you can sit and eat whatever you bought at the shop, which is so cute. And I don't normally like orchards in the game, but I really like the pathing that they did just to make it look more farm-like, and how they added the boxes underneath each tree that corresponds with each fruit in each tree there. And sorry for like kind of just wandering around here. There was a little area behind the residential area and also like Red's Beach, and I wanted to figure out how to get there. In the end, I kind of just start using my ladder to get there, because I'm not sure if that's how you're actually supposed to get there, but I didn't want to miss any details of this island. I'm glad we took the time to look around here, because if we didn't, we wouldn't have come across this cute little dig site here. And I like how Red has like his own little like tiny area there, just like not much, like he came and just showed up one day, which I guess he kind of does, but I mean, I kind of come in here and stomp around on these fossils, which I'm sure it would get me completely yelled at if this were real life. But yeah, I love the QRs that they chose for this game. I'm not sure if they found them, if they made them for some of them, but like they just like did such a great job of picking everything to match perfectly in this island. We're just moving on here to the last part of the island here, which has like a little, I'm not sure if they researched the plants and stuff like that here or they sell them in like little shops, but it's just like, I just love the little nooks that they put in here instead of just like filling it with like flowers and trees, which I mean there's nothing wrong with that, but it just shows that like, you know, they have a whole story that they're making within this island. So I don't know if it's just me who's noticed this, but a lot of people have been recently putting like the 50s style diners in their islands. I know the last island we visited did that, and then I also have it in my island too. I guess because the game only has like so many items in it, but yeah, I like how it's kind of becoming like more like developed maybe as they move on. And I am just snooping around here because I wanted to see what they did with their terraforming. So just ignore that, but you know, we get more time to admire the island here. So after this, we are just going to head back to the main area of the island there and just do a quick other look around before we leave this island. But that is pretty much going to complete our island tour. Thank you so much for tuning in with me as we discovered this beautiful island known as Toraland. And make sure you go leave some love to the creator. I'll have all their links down in the description below. And thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you guys next time. Bye!